No, it's got plenty of room.
Okay.
All right. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, it's cool. Or we've been hacked. I regret nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce.
Children of all ages, please don't watch this. This is not meant for children.
I'm your host, Octavius Rowe. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the lovely audience member.
And we are taped before a live studio audience.
You hear him trying to do his Barry White voice?
Yeah. Oh, man. Speaking of Vince, why we catch you out in an award show looking like the zesty bestie?
Get the hell out of here.
Wait, what?
We call Vince out here at the award show looking like the zesty bestie.
It's going over my head. I'm sorry.
This is a joke you often crack about Vince.
Oh.
And if I said Vince is at an award show looking like the zesty bestie, you should know who I'm talking about. Because Macho sent me the pictures.
He was Teddy Perkins.
His tits almost look as good as yours.
That's terrible, Vince. Why would you wear that?
Why would you wear this, Vince?
Oh.
Well, that's not a color choice I would have chosen, but
You probably would have walked out butt ass.
yeah, just let it dangle.
Yeah. And then have the nerve to have on Timberland boots.
You do know today's a national holiday, right?
What's the holiday?
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say.
And the party is still tomorrow because tomorrow is,
Revenge of the 5th.
I was going to say Cinco de Mayo.
Oh. Well, that's
Oh, International Hispanic Pregnancy Day?
Oh.
We don't need a day for that.
I know, but it's a day for the outsiders like myself.
You sure you want that?
Yes.
Come in, sample our wares.
Yes. I've had some Puerto Rican pie. It's quite delicious. Very flavorful.
So you catch your husband.
It's how I got fat.
Right. It doesn't have any calories.
Are you sure?
Right. That's a lot of eating. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Is that the same one?
Oh, you noticed the change?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a little pause right before it.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Dong.
It built. It's what Will Ferrell says. What he say? So it gets the crowd going.
It's provocative.
It's provocative.
Get out.
Gets the people going.
So now is
Surprise, motherfucker.
gets the people going. But yeah. Welcome to episode 81 of the Judgment Podcast. We took a week off because, April 26th and April 29th are both days, highs and lows for the family of Mike Tops, and April 26th is my mother's birthday. And unfortunately, 3 days after that, we would lose our best friend, Mike Tops, on April 29th, 2021, in which it was the 3-year anniversary. I will be completely honest with you. Even though it's been 3 years, I still feel like he died yesterday. That forever changed me. And it sucks that I have to talk about Mike in the past tense because he's no longer with us. But, you know, I'm pretty sure he's kicking it. He's chilling. And he's looking after his parents. So love you, Mrs. Tops. Love you, Mr. Tops. I ain't gonna say y'all first names for protection purposes. But I love y'all. Mike, we miss you. And let's get to some ignorant stuff. So, first things first. I Papa freaks all the honeys. Well, did again. He was kicking it with Diddy, so I don't know if. Never mind. Drake got washed. Damn, dude, that deep ass gulp. Sound like
Clear my throat.
Sound like he was nervous or something, like one of them cartoon characters. Right.
So what did Drake do now?
Oh.
Or didn't do?
No, we've been on Drake versus Kendrick Lamar watch. And they've been dropping diss songs on each other. And Drake first diss song was him referencing that the fact Kendrick Lamar is short and he wears a size 7 shoe. And people thought that was lyrical venom. And then Kendrick Lamar dissected him. Kendrick Lamar basically
On the table, no anesthesia.
he acted like you.
What do you mean?
Because he took things about Drake's personality and he not only did he aim at Drake, he aimed at all his insecurities. Because Drake is two of the most hated things in America. Canadian and Jewish. And Rick Ross called him a white boy. Technically, he's right.
Oh my God.
So, ever since Rick Ross called Drake a white boy, everyone's pointing out how everyone hates the way Drake says nigga. So, you can't give that type of ammo to somebody like Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is a very conscious person. He speaks of high power. He basically mentally a hip hop you if you rapped. That's who Kendrick Lamar is.
Interesting.
From a mental aspect. So he proceeds to dog walk Drake's whole personality.
Now, who said? This still cracks me up. Years ago, somebody said that Drake was the rap version of Nickelback.
Brought a tear to my eye. Whoever said that,
I can't remember
I'm
who.
glad you repeated it. But whoever said that was awesome. Because that's exactly who he is. But yeah, Drake is like Mort on Family Guy.
Like who?
Mort.
Oh. Okay.
That was racist. So we've been Drake versus Kendrick Lamar watch. Drake literally dropped the diss last night, talking about Kendrick Lamar saying that he beats his wife, and one of his kids is not his, and things of that nature.
Okay.
And he also fired some lyrical venom at Rick Ross, which that was the best part of his diss.
What did he say? I don't listen
I
to
forgot
rap.
what he said.
Oh.
I wasn't paying too much attention to what he said to Rick Ross. I was just looking for what he was saying about Kendrick. Because Kendrick is like the one that could really destroy him. So, pause. No Diddy. Drake hangs with Diddy. Anyway. So, what else? So, Drake dropped the disc called Family Matters, 7 minutes. And he was talking about his Kendrick Lamar's wife sleeping with his bodyguard, saying one of his kids ain't his, and you whoop her ass and all this other stuff, right? Now, you ever heard the saying, you can't do to me what I'm willing to do to myself?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kendrick Lamar came out with an album called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, in which it was a therapeutic album because he addressed all of that.
Okay.
His situations with his wife, where he was being unfaithful. The time he did hit her, he said it was in self-defense. He said he's been going to therapy for years now, and he's coming from a healed place. He still goes to therapy, but he got all his bullshit out. He got it. He got his trauma out, and he's a better person. So Drake said that everyone was on X going crazy. People had their grills out to do some premium dick eating. And next thing you know it, they said it was an hour later. It was more like 32 seconds. Kendrick Lamar released another disc. Now,
To Family Matters?
yes,
Okay.
called Meet the Grams. Where basically what he did was, this is why I say Kendrick whooped his ass. Because we're going to backtrack for a little bit. Kendrick Lamar came out with back-to-back disses not even 24 hours later. Called Euphoria and 616.
Okay.
Now, Drake has a time step series in which he does a random time in a random city, right?
Okay.
But Kendrick Lamar came out with Euphoria and 616. Drake said, if you want to win this with me, you better come out with some quadruple entendre shit. Kendrick Lamar did exactly that. Let me tell you the correlation between Euphoria and 616. Euphoria debuted on Netflix June 16th. Drake is a producer on that show. June 16th is also Tupac's birthday, in which Drake used the Tupac AI to diss Kendrick Lamar. That was good.
Oh, okay.
So that's also 616. The cover art was a bloody glove. Know what else happened on June 16th?
OJ.
The trial of O.J. Simpson. You know what else happened on June 16th? Nicole Brown Simpson's funeral. 616. Meaning he's saying, You know what the name of the song was? 616 in California. 616 in California was basically Nicole Brown Simpson's funeral. He's insinuating I just murdered a white woman, i.e. Drake. Father's Day is also on June 16th this year. So he's also insinuating I'm your dad. And it keeps going.
Right.
So he came out with a song Euphoria and then 616. And those were the correlations. That was the quadruple entendre that he hit him with. So in 616, he told them, there are people in your camp that want you to get your ass kicked right now. They want you to be humbled. And he said, it's a leak in your crew. He told them this. He says, I know what you're going to say. He said, your angle is so predictable. He says, I know you paid people in the streets to get information on me. He says, but I live a boring life because I enjoy peace. This is where the Vincent correlation comes in. So, he says that. And then next thing you know, he comes out with Meet the Grams. The picture of the glove that he put out was only part of a bigger picture. So he puts out the whole picture. Now remember when I said there was a leak in his camp. The picture was the contents of Drake's dad's suitcase. It was a glove. It was an outfit. 2 prescription bottle drugs with Drake's name on it. And a little girl's clothing.
Wow.
And Kendrick Lamar proceeds for the next 6 minutes, sit his whole family down and give their ass a therapeutic session of honesty you wouldn't believe. He dissected the fuck out of Drake. And he started with his son. And the crazy part is, when we was listening to it, so I was watching a YouTuber point out, they said, wait a minute, it's a leak in this camp. Because Kendrick, in the end, he says, the only reason I went here is because you chose to mention my family. The guy who was watching said, Drake ain't mentioned his family until today. So how did he know that Drake was going to mention his family in a song? He says, oh shit, Kendrick was not lying. It's somebody in this crew that wants him to get fucked up.
Well, I don't know how that works, but I do understand that he's not, as far as I understand, he's not a very good person. I'm talking about Drake. I'm not saying he's a horrible person. However, apparently he goes, I mean, hey, people could choose to do what they want, but apparently he's been going around having sex with a bunch of men's girlfriends.
And he's also
they don't most people don't appreciate that type of thing.
The age of consent in Canada is 16, so you know where I'm about to go with this.
Wasn't he talking to young ladies who are
Millie
60?
Bobby Brown.
Yes.
Yes. And it's more than one. Yes. So, everybody who's saying Drake won this, you about as delusional as the women who picked the bear over the man. I've never watched someone get dissected like this. It wasn't about punchlines. It wasn't about who beats was fire, the hook, the chorus, none of that. It was about who the hell sounded more believable. And Kendrick Lamar, 1000% sounded more believable than Drake, even if there was some things where he was lying about it. But he told Drake, I know your moves. I know what you're about to do. And I will push the red button on your ass. And when Drake came out with Family Matters and mentioned his family, an hour later, he already had the rebuttal.
Nice.
I was like, how did he know Drake's moves? And then I thought about it. What he said in his previous songs. He says, 100 people in your camp, and I know 20 of them that says you deserve this. 10 of them want to knock you off themselves, and 2 of them are sharing a lifestyle with you. They just don't have the balls to say it. You're a shitty person. And then he says, and people fail to realize that when you look at Drake, Drake is black, but he's cosplaying as black. Because most of his life, he grew up in a Jewish community around a lot of Jewish people. There's a videotape of him saying this. He went to the synagogue. He wore yarmulkes. What black experience do you really have? You grew up around white people most of your life. But that doesn't take away from his blackness. But I've never seen someone lyrically get their black card taken away. He lyrically got his black card snatched.
Yoink.
So you're saying Eminem is more black than he is?
Yes. Eminem is more black than Drake. And 80% of Eminem's friends are black. He grew up in Detroit. I knew where he grew up at. My late uncle lived over. my late uncle didn't live that far off. He was in Ann Arbor. Last time I checked.
Oh crap.
He was in Ann Arbor. But yes, Eminem is officially blacker than Drake. Now, I didn't mean to go on that tangent. It's just what's been happening over the past 24 hours. Despite my life crumbling before my eyes, at least I got that little bit of entertainment. I watched Drake get washed. Now, on to more pertinent things. See, Macho, this is why your ass should show up, because this would have been a great conversation, because me and you are two hip-hop artists. We could have had this conversation, but no. Anywho, first things first. Papa freaks all the honeys, the biological women, because it is a Diddy party.
No, sir. I don't like it.
This is all wrong.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm going to let you push that button.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That was Diddy.
Fair enough. I was going to give you shit for it, but
Right.
Fair enough. Mayor Porkchop.
Oh, boy.
The audience member favorite name for her. Gotta love the audience member.
It makes me giggle. I'm sorry.
So, Mayor Porkchop. Tiffany Tahoe. Teflon Tiff. the super mayor of Dalton County. Well, 2 weeks ago, the FBI raided their spot, and come to find out, they were being served subpoenas.
Mm-hmm.
Not some penis, subpoenas.
Big subpoenas.
Big pause.
This is all wrong.
We're serving subpoenas.
Mm-hmm. That's horrible.
That's horrible. Well, yeah, they were being served some
Mm.
No Diddy. They were being served subpoenas.
Those two.
Right.
I can't say that word anymore.
What, penis?
Subpoenas.
Oh, subpoenas. Okay, I was like, wait, what?
Because it sounded like he's saying they're being served some penis.
That too.
So the FBI was serving people in Dalton. Wait, that didn't sound right. They're fucked. Yeah, mayor of Dalton County, Mayor Porkchop, was served subpoenas for the past 2 weeks by FBI agents requesting all the financial records.
Okay.
And they on her ass. Her right hand man just got arrested for fraud. And we also have a whistleblower. Now, the crazy part is, shouts out to Pink Book Lessons for exposing this as well. The whistleblower, Jedediah. That's his name.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say his last name, protect his anonymity. Well, when I found out it was him, fun fact, me and the whistleblower used to work together.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So I know him personally. I've hung out with him. He's a great guy. He's a funny motherfucker. But he also is a person I know that stands on business.
Good.
He's going to fight. He's going to fight the fights. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. He's going to fight the fights that a lot of people are afraid of, which is why I stood on my hacker statement. Because of people like him in my life.
Okay.
I understand that those people are dangerous and they are cyber threats. But I don't take back a single word I said. But I will remain silent on the issue. I stand on business, but I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to leave them be because they haven't bothered me. And for the protection of other people on this podcast and the people I actually give a fuck about, I won't say anything else. But I'm not apologizing for what I did say, because that doesn't change shit with me. But back to Jedediah. He stood on business. And he went on live.
Okay.
And Dalton County police sheriff surrounded him.
Okay.
Because he was in court with him. Because he exposed them.
Mm-hmm.
He was the whistleblower.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that put them out on Front Street.
Right.
So, with them knowing that, they was in court trying to get I think it was, and I forgot what she said. They was trying to get an order of protection.
Oh, okay. TRO?
Yeah, TRO. They was trying to get that on them. And the judge threw it out. So this was explained by Jedediah, and you guys can watch Pink Book Lessons because she gave a very detailed, very well put together story. I will put the link in the description of the 2 videos she posted, maybe 3, because I don't know if she posted again. I've subscribed to her. And it's nice to hear a woman hold people accountable. That to me is attractive and it's great. So, round of applause for her. So, with me knowing Jedediah personally,
Okay.
I was naturally worried for him because he was in a dangerous situation because they were surrounding him. And he was on live, but he wasn't scared of shit. It wasn't a bitch bone in that man's body. He stood on fucking business. It pulled up on him and said, "Why the fuck are y'all following me? I got time today." He stood 10 toes down, even while being surrounded by Dalton County police, even outside of your jurisdiction, because they followed him. He got their license plate. He got them all on camera, illegally following him after the court, because the sheriff was looking and said, "I'll see you," and kept doing that gesture to him.
That is a threat that would, you know what, I'm not going to say
And he
anything else.
did that in front of the judge. The judge saw the last one, but he kept doing this. "I'll see you." Now, rumor has it, this is alleged. This is not the only time they've done this. They did a drive-by on one of their competitors. This is alleged. But when you hear that story, and then you hear this, is it really alleged? Or are we just saying it just so we don't get sued? Because to me, in my honest opinion, I don't think there's anything alleged about it. But I will say it for our protection. Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't take threats lightly.
And I'm a person that doesn't take threats lightly. I'm on the same page as you.
Because if you threaten my life, I'm going to believe you. And I'm going to do what's necessary. But that's me.
That's not just you. That's also me. You threaten my life, I'm going to believe you. And I will take the necessary steps. I'm not going to get into details. But I will take the necessary steps.
Correct.
And Jedediah, we haven't talked in a while. But brother, fight the good fight and stay safe, bro. I'm talking to you as a friend. Stay safe, bro. Because me and you both know how these Illinois motherfuckers act. So, I don't want you to get caught up in a situation. I'm glad you escaped it. I'm glad you stood on business. And I'm happy that you continue to stand on business with Mayor Porkchop. Keep putting them motherfuckers out there. Just stay safe, bro. And I am 1,000% rooting for you. But yeah, to see a friend fight the good fight, because I wasn't expecting it to be him. Because I'm watching YouTube, and I subscribe to Pink Book Lessons, and I'm like, wait a minute, this motherfucker look familiar. So I hit play. I was like, I hope this ain't who I think it is. Hit play. Sure enough, it's him. I'm like, God damn, he's the whistleblower? And I'm like, oh, Jada. You know what? This is not surprising. He's been this way. He's always active. He's gotten arrested before for his activism. This is nothing new from him. So, yeah, to see that, even when he's wrong, I root for him. But I'm gonna call him wrong when he's wrong. But in this case,
It's Mayor Porkchop.
it's Mayor Porkchop, and she's wrong. So yeah, that's something I saw, and like I said, the FBI's on their ass now. But yeah, that story broke like in the past couple days, and it seems like
I do wonder about that judge, why they would throw out the restraining order.
because she was calling it because she didn't like what he said.
Was it true?
I mean,
Well, I guess what I'm getting at is that
he had receipts.
yeah, I guess what I'm getting at, it seems kind of suspect that the judge would deny that, almost as though they were part of the whole conspiracy. I
Yeah,
don't know, but
but the judge ruled in his favor. But at the same time, the fact that you're like, I'll see you in doing that. Yeah. Like, just because he called you out on your shit, it's like, no, he called you out. And that's what it was. And yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy to see that, because like, I know some pretty well established people. We may not be the best of friends, but I've always rooted for people's success. I know some pretty established people, and I always want them to be successful. Like, to know I went to high school with the actor that's on Power right now, Chris Lofton, to see him to blow up the way that he did and provide for his family like he is, I'm very happy for him. I am no hater.
there's no reason to. It's not like your hate's going to make you better.
Right.
It's
So
useless.
yeah, it's useless to hate on people. I want people like him to continue to be successful. And he's doing a tour called Your Boyfriend Can't Cook, in which he goes into restaurants and he does the cooking. And brilliant idea. He's on the road. He's making his money. He's on Power. He was just on Windy City Live not too long ago. I'm round of applause to that brother. And round of applause again for Jedediah for fighting a good fight. That takes some big ass cojones to do what you just pulled off, bro. And you are gonna be it's one thing to be an activist. It's another thing to be an activist and actually cause some change. People are just activists just because they say smart shit. They say what they believe is smart shit.
You mean like choosing a bear to be around?
Yes.
Huh.
Like the bear choosers.
Good luck with that. And you could say the whole psychological thing, well, the reason why. We understand that's why. We still think it's stupid.
Yes.
I mean, look.
Apparently there's more Bears fans than the ones that are in Chicago.
Right. I mean, logic, maybe.
The hell out of here.
Well, no, listen. Mainly, it's an issue of logic versus emotion. You're choosing your emotions and you're making irrational decisions. That's why everyone's making fun of you, and we may be the reason why you choose the bear, but so you're saying we're the reason why you're making stupid decisions. Okay. If you didn't catch that, what you were saying, that is what you're saying. We understand you want to choose the bear because you may feel uncomfortable around certain men. Yes, we understand that. We still think it's stupid to choose the bear. You could choose the bear. It's a stupid decision. We're just letting you know that. However you look at it, it's not a smart thing to do. A bear. Like, I don't want to be around a bear. I'm just saying. I'm okay around another man. I'm okay around, children. I'm okay around, other animals that are smaller than me. I'm not going to go up into look, I would choose almost anybody over an apex predator that pretty much would be okay eating me and not feel any remorse about it. Eat my arms and legs and feed my torso to their children. I don't appreciate that, and I don't want to have anything to do with it. Yes, that's fine. You could choose the bear. We think that you're silly, stupid, and ridiculous. Now, if you had chosen some other thing to say, like, would you rather be around a man that you know or a man that you don't know, that would make more sense. Because you're not going to jump from a man, like, I'm assuming you'd rather be around a person that you know, that you're comfortable with, versus someone that you don't. But the fact that you chose a bear, regardless of however you say it, we still think that you're not very bright. That was the wrong thing to bring up, because actually, as it is, men and women are having two different conversations when you talk about that. Men are saying you're stupid. Women are saying we feel uncomfortable, so we're going to choose the bear. That's fine. You're still stupid.
Still stupid.
However you say it, you could use all the emotional language you want to say, well, we feel this way, so on and so forth. That's fine. All you're saying is your emotions are probably not the thing you want to use something that you want to use to make decisions, because obviously you're going to choose a bear. Okay, that. However you say it, it does not make a bit of difference the reason why. That's like saying if you have a really good reason for eating a bowl of human crap, that we're going to look, it's like, oh, well, she says she has a good reason for eating it, so no, that's stupid. I'm sorry. You can go. That made no sense to me. Seriously. Like, so you're saying because you have a good emotional reason to do something, that means it's a smart thing to do. No! What we're saying, and what you're even showing everyone else and yourself, is that your emotions can't be trusted because they make you stupid.
That's how they choose their baby daddies. Well,
good luck with that. That's what I'm going to say. Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know I can't be the only person who's ever seen The Revenant. I mean, what that bear did to Leonardo DiCaprio? Oh, dear God.
Shit. Cocaine bear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, even though he's not, Sabretooth from the X-Men, he's basically a bear.
A non-binary bear.
Get out. And did you ever see that? So maybe you're not aware of this, but if you ever check the type of carnage that Sabretooth is able to deal out, my goodness. Or you know what? I would love to find a way to get a bunch of bears and get a bunch of people who chose bears and see how they actually would react. Tape it. Sell it like bum fights. You just sell the tapes. Somebody's going to buy them. It won't be the people who chose the bear, though. Let me tell you what. Just saying. And also, just to make it better, we're going to put like we're gonna have you soak in a bath of honey and berries. Why not? Since that can't be a good decision, so you're probably going to agree to it. Go ahead. We understand that you don't feel comfortable out of a group of people. Don't go around them. But that hypothetical was stupid. You were saying?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. The interesting thing is, though, I was looking at a bunch of things they had on Facebook. It was so hilarious to me. We'll still pick the bear, and you're still stupid. It doesn't make a difference. You can pick the bear all you want. We understand that. What we're saying is That is a stupid idea to do. Do it. Apparently, you're perfectly fine with being stupid. We don't care if you're stupid, but we don't want to be around stupid people. I'm never picking the bear. Ever. And I'm sorry if that makes you feel bad because we think that choosing the bear is stupid because your emotions are wrong. If you actually care that much about it, why don't you do what you need to do so you'd never be afraid of men? But you aren't willing to do that. You just want to bitch, complain, and moan. Victim this, victim that. Cut it out. It's a bad look on you. Do something to take your power back. We don't need that type of people in our... No, we just don't. Just, what is wrong with you? I mean, obviously you must be mentally deranged to think that that's a good idea. Mentally deranged is what you are. We're sorry that someone hurt you so bad that it made you stupid that you think that you'd rather be around a bear than a man. That's on you. And the thing is, the interesting thing is they say they will, they wouldn't. Because I would love to see it. If any person who think that's a good idea, please tape it. But please put it like put your phone like near a tree, just stand there covered in honey and berries, you know. You just do that, and you may even want to have some get some blood and cover it on yourself too. Blood, berries, and honey. Just lather it all over. Just stand somewhere and wait for a bear to happen upon you. And I would love have a trail camera so we can observe the carnage later. Hey, and the thing is like, oh, hey, even one of the things I posted is like, oh, a woman tries to have a selfie with a bear and she gets mauled. And it's like, and somebody was saying, oh, men are going to run with this. Yeah, because that was a stupid freaking idea. You know what? Every person who says that must have an IQ on the left side of the bell curve. They have to. All the way on the left side. All the way.
That's the Crip side.
Right. And the thing is, listen. The thing about it, though, is that they would have to be in the anti-Mensa if you chose the bear. Like you're the 0.99. No, I'm sorry. You're the 99. No, you're part of the 1% or less of people who are intelligent. Is what you are. You're not the 1% who is intelligent. No. You're not. You're the 1% who isn't intelligent. Intelligence runs away from you because you're stupid. What is wrong with... No, seriously. It's a freaking bear. My God. You know what? I'm done. I think I've said too much. I'm just going to sit back for a bit and take a breather. You go.
Okay. So, audience member, how about those Cowboys? Because we just watched Vince go on a whole GTA rant.
It's what I have to listen to every night.
At this point, just put it in your... Shut up. Right.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
You need the call. God damn. This is going to be a bitch daddy. Mainly because I'm going to spend so much time laughing.
Look, and maybe it's just because I have a pretty decent survival mechanism where I'm not going to put myself in a situation that I know that I'm going to lose. Now, if I think I might win, maybe. But if I know, like, look, there's just certain people I'm not going to fight and certain things I'm not going to go against. I'm not going to fight a tank, a literal tank. I'm not going to go up against Batman. I'm just saying, you know. Look, however you say it, it's like I'm not afraid. I don't care. I'm not going to go up against him.
I'm not afraid of Batman either, but I'm not going to stand toe to toe with him.
No.
Why? So my ankle can be in my asshole?
Right. Because the thing is, and most women are saying, oh, well, it's more likely that if I run into a man that he'll hurt me versus a bear. And it's like, well, how many bears do you run across to think that it's equal? Like, the thing is, it's like you probably run around like maybe like 5 men per day at minimum that a woman would tend to be around at some point in her day. 5 men. Store, work, whatever it is. So, considering the fact that the majority of those men have not hurt you, I mean, statistically, yes, but the likelihood is still kind of low because however it goes. But if you were around that many men, how often do you think it would take for you to be eaten? I'm just saying. But I'll leave that alone. Go ahead.
Okay. If you are trapped in a forest with a man is not going to immediately attack you. He's going to ask questions first. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are we here? Do you need help for me to get out of this forest? He will try to offer assistance before he will try to attack you, depending on who that man is.
Mm-hmm.
A bear, he'll ask questions after he done already ate your pussy.
Mm.
And not in a pleasurable way. And you know what? I have nothing else to say because Vince pretty much spent the next 5 minutes saying it all. So we're gonna segue into Sony and Stellar Blade. So Sony's getting shit for censoring Stellar Blade. I don't know how to segue after this. Help me out here. Audience member, please.
Well.
But yeah, Stellar Blade.
Well, they don't want to show her bare ass. Does that help? Because I said bare. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because feminists have a problem with women looking good.
You mean better than them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just because.
Because have you noticed it tends not to be attractive women that have an issue? I'm not saying no attractive women do, but the majority of the attractive women don't like to see attractive women on television, video games, movies.
Because they feel that's not the standard of beauty.
But those people actually exist. And even off of the video games, like, it was built off of an actual person. They were motion capped. And they use their own face. It's an actual person. But they were saying, oh, they look way too young. They look like a little girl. That's actually what the lady looks like.
That's actually how she looks at the end. The only thing they really changed was the shape of her ass. They made it more appeasing than what it already was because she has a nice butt. But they made it more appeasing because
What
just
the
because that's what you're going to see a lot of the time. Because it's a third person view. So you're going to be behind her a lot. So they gave her
Giggity.
they gave her pleasantly aesthetic booty.
Giggity, giggity.
Quagmire's a nasty man when you really break down his character.
You don't have to break it down and know that he's a nasty man.
He is a nasty man.
No, I get that.
Drake is Quagmire. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's just the article I was reading was talking about penis size.
Okay.
It's more women, I keep seeing on IG, in support of the average penis now.
What?
Hey, what?
There's more women in support of the average size penis now.
So about 6 inches.
5.5. Actually.
5.5. But, you know,
Average.
but close enough. Yeah, there are some women that's in support of the average kings.
Why? What changed?
Apparently, the guys that's hung like horses, just it's not pleasant.
Well, they're not doing it right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you got a schlong, I guess you just feel that you should just damage it.
Well, no, I'm saying it. You know what? Having a large penis is like playing basketball. Not everybody can play. You can't play just because you're tall. It does help though. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing. I'm not tall, but the jumper got moisture.
Right.
The jumper is properly moisturized. Wet water. I'm sorry, I'm a hooper, so I'm gonna talk about shit.
I like playing with your balls.
Yeah. I ain't got no kids because of it. Hey, self-love. You got to practice that sometimes.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
They're supporting us. Thank you, Pornhub, for supporting self-love. What? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, is the head worth the headache? So, sometimes the answer to that question is
Yes.
no. I don't like it.
You may say, because what if it's some bad head?
Right.
Well, that's totally different.
So you're gonna give me horrible head and a headache?
That would make a great punk rock band name. Horrible Head.
Horrible head. What was the other punk rock band we came up with?
I don't even remember.
It has something to do with clitoris or something. Well, the last episode is called Big Clit Caitlin or something. Harry Cooter Caitlin. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, that was the other band, Harry Cooter. Harry Cooter and Bad Head.
Harry Cooter and the Clits.
In the clits.
Oh my god.
Clit is such an aggressive word. Why does it sound so aggressive? I like the extended version, clitoris. Clitoris. At least clitoris sound like it's a drink or something.
Well, I mean,
You
You do it right, you could drink it.
right.
Yeah. Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Okay. Speaking of Harry Cooters, the WNBA.
You are terrible.
And Caitlin Clark. She had her first game. Sold out crowd, nationally televised, got great views.
How'd you do?
She did good. She did good.
They lost, but she did pretty good.
Yeah. She
I
did
mean,
pretty
but
good.
the thing is, what are you supposed to do if your team sucks but you're great? I mean,
Well, does the team suck though? Because firstly, it was a preseason game. They don't
I
count.
was about to say they don't suck because they're gay.
nope. Womp, womp, womp.
Well, what do you do with the titties then?
Fair
Gotcha,
enough. Fair
gotcha,
enough. Fair
gotcha.
enough. You got me. I mean, who doesn't like areola cul-de-sac? But yeah. Yeah, they lost. That was an entertaining game. It was nice to see it. She did her thing.
I wonder if the fact of her popularity, I wonder if that's going to help to improve the viewership of the WNBA.
Yeah.
It is.
It's one thing to be popular. It's another thing to be popular and good.
But why else would you be popular?
Well, you could be popular and trash. There's a lot of people that's
Oh,
like
so
that.
wait. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But actually, if you were just that bad, I probably would watch too.
Exactly. So you can
So,
be
yeah.
absolutely horrible and gain popularity.
I mean,
American Idol is
exactly. You watch
prime
American
example.
Idol for
You watching American
what's his
Idol.
name?
Right. Like Like, for all
People watch the Kardashians for a reason.
Exactly. They're absolutely horrible, but they're popular.
Right.
And they're just aesthetically pleasing. If you can watch the Kardashians on mute, it'll be a #1 show. You don't have to hear them talk.
Yeah, Kim's a very pretty lady.
Kim's very pretty.
I always thought Chloe was more prettier, but then she did something to her face, and I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I like Courtney.
Courtney be killing me though. I don't want to do this show. I don't want to do this show, but yet you're on the show. Fuck out of here.
Fair enough. I like Kendall and Kylie too. But yeah, Jamil Hill and the WNBA. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Jamil Hill. Well, last week, I think it was last week, they was discussing the pay gap, in which we discussed already.
Okay.
And they said the pay gap is another form of misogyny. Well, at least that's what Jamil Hill said.
So the fact that women don't want to watch is misogyny? Because you can't force a man to want to watch the show if it's not interesting to them.
Then that would be a cuckold. I'm sorry.
Anyway, no, but seriously, like, if something's interesting, you don't have to force people to watch it. If you have to force somebody to watch it, it probably isn't very good. So how exactly is it misogyny when the majority of the money that you get comes from the NBA? Like, whatever money that the WNBA gets comes from them, because hardly anybody watches the show. I'm hoping that, they're going to get more popularity so they actually can, do well. But as it is, and I guess since the inception, it hasn't been doing extremely well. Not many people want to watch it. And if women watched the WNBA, guess what? They would be making at least as much as the NBA. But it's not as entertaining. So as soon as it's able to become more entertaining, they will make more money. What I'm saying is that the gap isn't actually a thing. You're making less money because
you're not making any money.
Right. You're getting charity from the NBA, and you're complaining that it's a pay gap. So you want them to give you half? That's not happening because you still don't make enough. No. Look, it's real easy. All you got to do is be more entertaining, and you'll make more money. That's it.
Sound like divorce. What? Thank you. She appreciates it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it will improve slightly just because you have
but you know
so much star power now.
The thing is, though, I personally know women that play basketball better than people on the WNBA. Like, personally. Haven't seen them for years, but they were and I knew this one lady, she was shorter, but still damn good playing basketball. But what I'm getting at is, like, okay, look, if you observe the hustle that goes on in the NBA versus the WNBA, it's far more entertaining and a lot more energetic. The NBA is more energetic, more entertaining, and they do a lot more stuff. Like, oh man, that was sweet. Look at that. But when you watch the WNBA, it's almost like they're walking down.
It's like watching a bunch of Spurs games.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Well,
what, to the Spurs?
That's horrible.
He don't watch men's basketball. He don't know what you're talking about.
That's true, but the thing is, as soon as he said that, I had an idea what he meant. That still doesn't make it cool.
The Spurs are historically known for playing boring basketball, but they have 5 championships to their name playing boring basketball, and one coach for the past damn near 30 years. Because Greg Popovich became their coach a little bit before Tim Duncan got drafted.
Damn, he's still there?
Yeah, he's still coaching them. He's been there for 30 years. But they're known for playing a boring brand of basketball. But as far as the WNBA go, I want the women to make their money.
Yes.
And
So the NBA can get that money back and use it for their own players.
They
But
don't
at
I
need
the
don't
it.
think that's going to happen. But
at the same time, the women of the WNBA have to humble themselves. And it's because their selfish nature and fucked up attitudes is what's hurting them. Like, I call it the Plaxico Burress syndrome.
oh boy.
You're shooting yourself in the foot. Meg Thee Stallion. I'm sorry. But you're shooting yourself in the foot. And it's just like, let's say you guys do profit this year. Let's say you do make a little bit of profit. You know what these women are going to do? They're going to take this 1 year they actually made money and say, this is what we've been doing all the time. We should have got paid. No, the fuck you haven't. Caitlin Clark is the reason why this is happening. And you know what disappoints me about the WNBA is the fact that Angel Reese is not getting as much love. Like, and it's not because she's here in Chicago. I was messing with Angel Reese way before. I thought she was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese games are not televised. And she's just as popular. This wouldn't be a thing. Caitlin Clark wouldn't be Caitlin Clark if it wasn't for Angel Reese. That rivalry does not exist without Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. 2 star players. People forget that the most watched game in NCAA history is the LSU versus Iowa game. In comparison to them is what I said is the Bird Magic thing. But for women. With Caitlin Clark being Bird.
You ever
Y'all
see
thought I was
the?
going to say Magic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How your name Magic and you have 8? Never mind.
Magic.
Magic.
You see the new Mayhem commercial?
No, no, I didn't.
I'm a bird in your attic.
Oh,
This one goes. What name you say?
Birdie.
Yeah, I'm a bird in your attic. Who's sitting in the living room reading the paper? Yeah, literally Larry Bird. And this one goes, is that Bill something or other? Vince. He literally said, I'm a bird in your attic. Who do you think it is?
Well, I didn't see his face right away.
I'm like, seriously?
Womp womp. What's wrong with you? It says I'm a bird in your attic.
I forgot what name he said. It was
He probably said like Bill Winnington or something.
no, I forgot. Bill something. I'm like,
Bill Russell? Did you say Bill Russell?
No.
Bill Clinton?
No.
Bill Cosby?
No.
Bill Laimbeer?
Yes.
You said Bill Laimbeer? Close enough.
I'm like, who? I'm like, dude, they said I'm a bird in your attic.
I didn't see his face right away. Goodness. Leave me
You saw a
alone.
tall white guy.
Pretty much.
That's it. Bill Laimbeer. Rest in peace, Bill Laimbeer. Wait, I don't want to say that because he might be still alive.
You. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness.
You don't want to put out that bad juju.
I don't want to put out that bad juju.
Turns out he's still alive.
He's still alive. I'm sorry, Bill Laimbeer.
Actually, this saddens me, but she would have been 18 recently. Yeah.
Gigi Bryant.
Yep.
May 1st was her birthday.
Imagine her up and coming in college.
And I think I said that to you guys.
Yes.
Gigi Bryant in college than going to the WNBA with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in their primes?
Following Juju Watkins and Paige.
Right.
Yeah, and Paige whatever from.
You know what that would have did to the WNBA with Kobe Bryant's daughter. Imagine if she would have got drafted by LA too.
Well, that'd have been interesting.
That would have been so interesting. Gigi Bryant, a spark. The WNBA would have made hella money.
Oh, with that one, yeah.
With that one. And I'm mad that that the high power took her from us and the other 9 passengers, including Kobe. I'm mad that they are no longer with us. Cause imagine, it's almost like Gigi Bryant in comparison to me she reminds me of 2 people that passed before they could be great. And that's Lynn Bias and Benji Wilson. Like, Lynn Bias at the time, he got drafted by Boston.
Wasn't he the number 2 guy or something?
Number 1.
Number 1 and like dies of an overdose?
Died the draft night of overdose. Died the day he got drafted of overdose. He was supposed to be Michael Jordan's competition. Even Mike said it. You think Mike goes 6-0 with Lynn Bias in the league with them? You see what I'm saying? Imagine the Celtics dynasty if Lynn Bias still live. That would have altered a lot of shit. Imagine basketball if Benji Wilson went to college and went to the league. Imagine what the WNBA would have been if Gigi Bryant was still alive. Phenomenal. The money that would have brought to the game. I would have been at the games. And my social anxiety doesn't allow me to be in crowds like that. But I would have been at the game. Nervous as all hell. Sorry, Bill Laimbeer. Once again. I confused you with Chuck Daly. And his birthday coming up, May 19th. He'll be 67.
Damn these Tauruses.
You know, Tauruses has been a thorn in my side for years, but I give them credit.
They're
Drive a different car.
this motherfucker.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on,
That was
man.
a real macho statement.
What?
That was a real macho statement.
He meant astrological sign goofy.
Not the car.
Oh, well, is it
Stubborn.
Is it similar to stop or
No,
slow
Taurus
down,
is
yield? What?
That was a real macho statement.
What?
Tauruses are known for being
They're known for
their
being
animal sign I think is a bull because they're stubborn as
stubborn and all that.
What is
Pretty
use the
much.
brake?
Macho is alive and well through you.
What?
Oh,
he's a Capricorn, maybe that explains it.
yeah. Well, it is Cap. They be lying. But I already know how you feel about that shit. That's why I know where stuff what you're getting at. I know that's exactly what you're getting at. I just have to poke fun at that because I agree. But, yeah, trust me, I get enough shit for being a Leo.
Law enforcement officer?
All right, macho. Law enforcement officer. I'm glad you came up with that acronym off the cuff. That was you get a round of applause for that.
I didn't make that up. That exists already.
No, In my story, you made it up.
Right.
You also get a
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
what's wrong with you?
Come on, man.
Oh, speaking of which, did you know that this guy was also on? Was it NCI? No, CSI Miami,
Which guy?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, he was?
and he was a police officer too. I'm just saying.
Surprise,
It was funny,
motherfucker.
Right.
Right.
Wait a second. Hold on. I know that guy.
Chill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, maybe the last topic, maybe not be the last topic. Who knows? The Fairly Odd Parents. Why?
I think Caitlin, what's her name? What, Miss Kennedy? Was it? No, Kathleen Kennedy may have had some input.
And that is why the show is going to fail.
I mean, I'm only really joking. I'm not certain if that's the case, but like, it kind of makes me think about that one South Park.
Yeah.
I mean,
In
they can
fact,
do what
I'm
they
going to
want.
just blame Kathleen Kennedy for this one, even if
Right.
she had nothing to do with it. Because there's a Kathleen Kennedy in Nickelodeon Studios. Why the fuck would you reboot a classic like that and do it like that?
Do it like how?
It's a black female Timmy Turner. It's not Timmy Turner. It's just the reboot with the same parents.
I mean, but to be fair,
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and be quiet.
No. To be fair, the idea between that, the idea of that show was that, you know, until he stopped. But the thing is, at some point, he would have to grow up. I mean, it was just like it's just like in Head of the Class. They were saying, "Oh, we miss Mr. We miss Mr. Moore," and it's like, "Well, you're going to leave him eventually." What are you talking about? This is high school. 4 years. Hello. I'm saying at some point you guys were going to leave. It's just that he left before you did.
Right.
You know. But the thing is, it's just. I mean, I don't know. I'm for it as long as it's good. If they try to push a bunch of stuff that no one cares to look at, I'm gonna be angry about
You
it.
know exactly that's what.
Well,
they're
no.
gonna do.
Because the thing is,
When you make
Well, hold on a
something
second.
black, that's exactly what it's going to be.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just going to be okay. They had to pick somebody, and why would they pick another white guy? I mean,
Because Hollywood don't like white people right now.
no. Because the thing is, I don't know if they would have picked a boy. Like they probably would have picked a girl anyway. But I mean, race is pretty much irrelevant to me, as long as they do a good job. You do a good job, I don't care. I mean, honestly, I really don't. But
Fair
if you're
enough.
just trying to, you know, put some stuff out there, like what was The Marvels? It wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't great. I'm saying like the action scenes were decent. You know, I mean the use of CGI and technology I appreciated. I mean, I understand not everybody sees the movies the way that I do because I look for different things that most people look for in movies. But like, it wasn't a horrible movie. It could have been better though. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Not make it female and not make it gay.
Right. Yeah, but the thing is, we've actually had movies where females were the lead and they were actually very good. It's just that nowadays they want
That's
to add
because
extra
they-
stuff into it.
Well, that's because they care more about the entertainment instead of just pushing a message.
Yeah. I mean, in most cases, a lot of movies that either had a female lead or a female as a secondary lead, if that makes sense. Like, you know, it was more than one. You know what I'm saying? Like, people actually like those movies. People think that, oh, they don't like a strong female, but then they forget all the other previous movies that had strong females that were blockbusters.
Like for instance,
Aliens?
yeah, Happy Gilmore
Alien.
was produced by a woman.
Was it now? Nice.
Yeah.
Thoroughly
League of Their
enjoyed it.
Own was actually pretty good.
You say which?
League of Their Own.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore was produced by a woman. I was just watching it. Billy Madison was also produced by a woman.
I wasn't aware of that. That's nice. I appreciate that.
So it's just like they care more about the entertainment aspect. We know women are aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
We use that to their advantage. It's the reason why Sydney Sweeney, she's talented as fuck, but she's also very gorgeous and busty. And I mean,
No, continue. I'm sorry.
I mean, when you got some gorgeous cans, but you got talent, you're more than just gorgeous cans. Cause
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't say Madam Web, when that came out, that wasn't very good.
even she
Wasn't
said
horrible.
She said I wasn't in Madam Web, even though we clearly see her.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't.
She knew that movie was horrible.
Look, no, it wasn't horrible.
That movie was horrible.
No, it wasn't horrible because she was in it, even though she said she wasn't. I'm saying, like, the thing is,
It's almost like the donkey on Family Guy that argues that Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
right. Well, no, but listen though. So it had a bunch of flaws, mainly because they kept. I mean, it was kind of cool that they kept almost saying, you know, Spider-Man's name or saying Peter or whatever. But I mean, technically, he was in the movie because he was, I guess, supposed to be the baby or however that goes. But they didn't do. They missed a bunch of opportunities. One, we should have seen everybody in their costumes as opposed to just being a thing that happens before that. You know, like basically we only see them in their costumes in a vision, but they're not actually in their costumes doing anything that actually makes any difference.
I'm not gonna lie, Spider-Man fell off when he started adding the multiverse.
Why do you think that?
Well, look at
Wait.
the time that we're in now.
Well, hold on a sec. So you're saying you didn't like the Spider-Verse or the last Spider-Man? Spider-Man No Way Home? Wait, was it No Way Home? Yeah.
No, they were decent movies, and but it's just like the community, so to speak,
What do you mean?
sucked the life out of it by making it a whole message thing. Like they're trying to make I think they're trying to make Miles Morales gay. They're Madam Web female empowerment, bitch. Why about you just entertain us instead of keep your message out of our movies?
Listen, the thing about it is that as soon as someone becomes spider adjacent as far as their powers go, at minimum, as far as I know, they can lift about 10 tons. So if you want to go with female empowerment, though, as soon as you become a spider person, you literally can take on any man, except for someone also who has spider powers, or maybe, I mean, however that goes. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
But
as soon as you're able to lift 10 tons above your head, you could pretty much take out any man. So that would be perfect for you to do.
That's perfect for equality.
Because the thing is, I mean, it's like, oh, well, there's no way that a woman, yeah, but if she can lift 10 tons above her head, yeah, she could beat the living crap out of you. You couldn't stop her. I'm just saying. That's the nature of it.
Right,
That actually makes sense in that particular situation.
But like I said, the agenda, these folks suck the life out of entertainment things. Because I actually look forward to Madam Web.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it wasn't the multiverse that did it. It was that.
But
it
they
was literally
ruined
what you just said.
They ruined the multiverse. That's why I said it fell off.
Well, hey, guess what?
It's just
No,
like
wait, hold on a
how
second. Guess
Sweet
what?
Baby
Hold on a second.
is
Guess
killing gaming.
Well, guess what?
Yes.
Cool thing about the multiverse, this is only one multiverse.
Thank God.
There's more than one multiverse. I'm saying, like, if you understand multiverse
Yeah,
theory,
but
it's interesting
I
how
understand
and then there's
multiverse.
it's multiple types of multiverses too, which is also kind of interesting.
Yeah, right. It's like Bizarro Land times 5.
More than that, actually, but however it goes.
Yeah. But I'm like, bro, I just want to be entertained. I don't give a fuck
Correct.
about Miles Morales.
And I definitely don't want to be, preached to.
Yeah, I don't want to be preached to. I don't want to. I don't want to hear your message. I was just talking to a friend the other day about music, and I said I miss Sam Smith when he was just regular and gay, instead of this. Well, come on now. It's two different types of Sam Smiths. It's regular gay Sam Smith and this spicy.
Oh, you said Sam Smith. I thought you said Will Smith. And I'm like, wait, what?
Well,
I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, actually, though,
I mean, we
Yeah,
really.
you know what? Never mind,
I mean,
never mind,
really,
never mind.
really juggle the titties.
we are looking for sponsorship. If you like to sponsor us, please contact Montavious.
Listen, I don't think he could get out of that relationship now.
Dontavious?
You think she'd allow him to cheat? Think about it.
Wolf.
If I would have cheated,
He'd be dead.
No, he wouldn't.
Listen.
She has alopecia. It's a hindrance.
Right.
No, I'm just saying. She got away with a whole bunch of nonsense, and he's still with her. Let him do half that shit.
Actually,
If I was Will Smith, I
not.
would have clapped Margot Robbie.
Exactly. But let him try to do half.
Well, that's a funny way you said that. If you think about what you just said, if you were Will Smith, you would have. But even though you didn't, it still happened.
He clapped Margot Robbie?
Apparently. Look, allegedly. I have no idea.
No, he did that. That's not defamation of character. Who wouldn't want to clap Margot Robbie? I would, if I was Will.
Right.
But I'm not Will. I'm me.
But if you were Will, you did.
If I was Will, I did, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah, I would have nailed.
But I'm just saying, like, she got away with a whole bunch more stuff.
She messed with a guy that turned out to be gay anyway.
She came out and said,
did she?
I'm talking about August Alsina.
No, I got you. But I'm saying, like, was he gay previously?
was the pussy that bad?
Might have been both.
I mean, she did also come out and say Tupac was her only true love.
Oh, she was lying.
Man, let me come out here and say so-and-so is my only true love.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know how Vince will take that.
Man, there'll be some death and destruction.
Yeah.
And then she came out and said that we were separated at the time of the slap. So you let this man embarrass himself in front of all these people, and yet y'all were separated.
You about as separated as my left and right nut. Fuck out of here. Y'all were together. You were together.
She said, we've been separated for 7 years when that happened. Bitch.
I'll slap you.
You know,
Exactly.
I wouldn't
slap
trust
hair on your
anything
head.
that she says. Anything.
I wouldn't trust shit.
I mean, think about it. I go out there, I get banned. I get all this punishment. Oh, we were separate.
What? You bald head bitch.
We were?
Pretty much.
Wait, hold a second. We were?
Yeah.
And fuck you mean we were? Like, what?
Did Will know this?
I'm going to put some damn coconut oil on my hand and slap the back of her scalp.
The hell was that? No, I was moisturizing it, baby. Don't worry about it. Get out.
Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just straight Bugs Bunny Elmer Fudd her shit. Yeah, fuck wrong with you? You separated. I'm glad I clapped Margot Robbie since I'm Will Smith.
Right.
I'll clap her again.
Right.
Because I am legend.
Right.
Doggy style. She ain't got much ass, but that's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
I done tap flatter booties.
Longer backs?
Longer backs. I didn't hit the Taylor Swift before.
Oh, wow. She's a pretty lady, though.
She's very pretty. But it's
Well,
like...
I'm only going to... look, if you don't have anything nice to say, I do my best not to. So I'm just going to say she's very attractive. Nice looking lady. Yes.
It's like...
Y'all break her.
And she sings well. I like her music.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a Swiftie or anything, but it's catchy.
I'm definitely not a Swiftie.
But it's catchy music.
But she's like Creed. Because there's no ass in
Oh.
it. Assassin's Creed. It's ass twice.
Get out.
There's no ass in Assassin. I'm just Assassin Creed. There's no ass there. What is this? Her back got DLC.
Long back Creed.
Long back Creed. Not long back Mountain. That's nasty. Why did Jake Gyllenhaal even do that movie?
The money?
Ain't enough money in the world for me to crack another man.
He didn't actually do it. You son of a... You thought that...
You might as well. Vin Reyes got dead from the back in Pulp Fiction.
You do know the difference between reality and a movie, right? You do know that if you were in a movie and you went up to the bear, you might be safe. But in reality, if you went up to the bear, they would maul you, eat you. If you're lucky, they may eat both of your arms and feed your torso to their children.
Yes, I understand.
Oh my gosh.
But in reality, you got Diddy'd on camera
Right.
by 2 white men.
2?
Yeah, it was 3 white men that cracked Vin Reyes.
No, it was only 1.
It was only one.
Zed.
Well, the other 2 was about to join.
No, one guy was watching. He was getting his rocks all like, yeah. And the other guy was the gimp. You know, the guy, he escapes, goes upstairs. He gets all the things, and he finds the sword. Yeah, this will work. And he goes and he sees the gimp, and is like, takes him out. Then he goes and gets the other guy, and then, you know, shotgun to the balls at some point.
Well,
And the thing is, what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
refuse
Listen.
to take any amount of money to be bare ass
Listen.
getting clapped.
Right. Well, the thing I don't understand is the guy said, "Oh my God, you shot me in the balls." That was always an option. Did you think that we were going to let you? What is wrong with you? You were so encompassed in what you were doing that you thought that it was okay for you to do it, and that there'd be no repercussions. And you thought that him shooting you in the balls was too much. No. The fact that it wasn't too much.
And the fact Vin Reyes thought it would be a great idea to call some Mandingo warriors and do the same to them.
Well, no, he wasn't going to do that. Two pipe hitting people. I don't want to say it, but 2 pipe hitting people, and they're going to have pliers and a blowtorch.
That's nasty.
Well, he asked for it.
It's way too much sodomy for one scene.
No, but it's not going to be any sodomy. But he's going to be tortured till he stops being tortured. I'll just say that.
But no, there's no amount of money for me to crack a guy on screen.
You do understand that there was no actual penetration.
I don't care. The fact that it's implied, the fact that you're doing it, that my metaphorical balls is slapping your metaphorical ass hole. Your hairy man cheeks. It's on my crotch area. I refuse. No. I don't like it.
$1 million.
I don't like it.
$2 million.
No.
$20 million.
No.
$50 million.
No.
Now I know you're lying.
No. I will not do that for any amount of money.
Okay.
I don't care. My pride is worth more than that.
Okay. Okay.
So
Either that for $50 million or a bear.
I choose the bear. I choose the bear. I'm going to lose that fight. But the bear's going to have to earn it. But I choose the bear. Nope. I don't like it. Nope. Can't do it. Nope.
Okay.
Would you do that for $50 million?
No.
Exactly. $50 million to do that or the bear?
Well,
Guess we'll both be in the forest with that bear then.
look, I think I would probably be okay if I had a samurai sword folded over like 3,000 times. If I had one of those, I might have a chance.
Either way.
Might have a chance.
Yes.
Might.
I'd rather might have a chance with that And then to sit here 30 years later, I got to explain to my kids why I took $50 million to slap skin with man cheeks. Even
It was
though,
a different time. You don't understand.
right?
Get out.
This was acceptable.
Right.
I was being brave.
This is just how it was back then.
Right.
Get out.
I was being brave. No. That's not bravery. I tell you what it is, but YouTube guidelines won't allow me to say that word.
Come on, man.
I tell you what it is. Let's just say it rhymes with maggot.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kaylin and Bruce. What? You know what, y'all? This has been a productive day. It's 82 degrees out.
Yeah, it is.
So, you know, ladies, today is the day when you have your titties out.
Sundresses.
And I, Dontavius Rowe, appreciate you. Thank you for all the cleavage.
Declavage.
The clavage. High five the cleavage.
Might have to, well, however that goes, yeah.
Brian Gumble. All right, y'all. I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. To my left is Vince.
Yo.
Off camera is the lovely audience member. Yeah, that was a long round of applause. Shit. All right. Please. I'm not going to watch Fairly Odd Parents. I may give it one watch.
No, I in most cases, well,
I'll watch the first 3 episodes.
yeah, okay. Because normally, my understanding is whenever there's like a cartoon thing, normally it's not so much with cartoons, you know, but if it's like a regular show, I might give it 5 episodes, but a cartoon you should be able to see within like the first 2 or 3.
Yeah, I give it 3 episodes, and after that, if I'm still alive, I'll tell y'all about it. But I'm sick of this. Stop with the race swapping. Stop with the woke ass rebooks. Just
if you're gonna make it,
entertain us.
just make it good.
Right, just entertain us. I don't give a fuck about anything. Just entertain us, please. But like I said, I'm your host, Dontavius Rowe. That's Vince.
Yo.
Audience members off camera. Drake, you lost. And y'all have a blessed one. I gotta go to work tonight. I know, right? So, y'all have a good one. We're out.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
I forgot what I was about to say.
Was it something about memory?
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.